It's healthy, it's environmentally sound, and it takes some effort. But if you've ever wanted to try eating vegan, consider June your gateway drug. To talk about it, I'm joined by Yuri Mitzkewich, challenge coordinator for the Vegan Chef Challenge, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how to become more involved. Welcome, Yuri.
Good morning, Ann.
So you yourself are vegan. Tell us a little bit about how you started eating vegan and whether it was tough.
Yes, I am. Like around 15 years or so, maybe a little over that, I've eaten solely vegan. Um, yeah, I mean, as far as the switching, I mean, how tough it was. Initially, it's a learning curve. That's for sure. There are different to switch out the foods that we're used to, the meat, the dairy, and eggs, and
It's always the
substitute.
cheese that you hear people
That's right.
like. That's
That's
the
right.
tough, really tough transition, right?
Yeah, and there's been a lot of like dairy alternatives for years with the milks and everything, but the cheeses are sort of coming on strongest most recently. So in the beginning when you're first trying it out, like learning those options to try out though in the supermarket where you see the substitute, vegan meats, vegan chicken, beef, all that.
I mean, it
It's
must have gotten a lot easier to be vegan now than 15 years ago, even.
Yeah, there was exactly. Yeah, and in back then, like these products that I'm mentioning were in the kind of initial phase. There's been things like veggie burgers for a century almost, with like the Seventh Day Adventist vegetarian focus and everything. They've been around quite a while, but they've been picking up uh, quite a lot, like the last decade especially.
So, what is the Vegan Chef Challenge? It's happening in the month of June. You're helping to put it together, but what all does it involve?
Yeah, so it's we just kicked it off on Saturday. So it runs from the first of the to the 30th this month. So it's as part of like Vegan Outreach, the nonprofit that is sponsoring it that I'm with. It's one of our projects that we do like as a nonprofit. Our aim is to end violence towards animals. It also has like the benefits as you mentioned at the beginning, like the environmental and the health, the really strong health benefits that are with it. So with all of these things in mind, it's kind of something that we're doing across the country. We had these in 30 cities last year, so it's definitely a popular campaign that we do here in Jacksonville. This time we have a dozen restaurants that are in the challenge. So the website that we have up is where you can see what locations you can go to try eating vegan. They on our website you can see where to find them, their website, and also the special menu that they've created, which is how the event works. So the chefs that we're working with at these restaurants are doing new vegan dishes that they don't have and they haven't been doing until now. So it's a great opportunity for folks that are interested to try eating vegan to like go out and try something special this month.
And these are not necessarily vegan restaurants. They're restaurants that are going to incorporate at least some choices that are vegan.
Right, right. The majority of them, I believe 9 out of the 12 are not vegan establishments. They're not vegan businesses. So it is something a lot of food like restaurants and things are noticing that is catching on. They're getting a lot more requests for vegan food. So it is they may have like a couple of vegan options that they have regularly that they do, but they taking part in the event with us to expand that and try some new things out and yeah, like you said, and get some more vegan plant-based customers interested that'll come in and give it a shot.
I mean, I guess that's the chef challenge part, right? Is to have them kind of come along in their discovery of ways to present and prepare vegan foods and maybe get them on the menu permanently.
Right, right. That's sort of with the project. That is like one of our main goals to help them. In doing that, it's a good opportunity for them to like give it a try, and then with the vegan challenge to have it promoted and to get the whole city to hear about it and to you know yeah, give it a shot. And so that's for the chefs that are taking part. That's like a big part of it.
And we mentioned, things like the carbon footprint, which, has been shown that meat eating definitely contributes to an enormous amount of carbon emission. But we shouldn't minimize, as you say, the condition of animals and the way that they're treated, particularly on large farms. But that's a conversation that's been evolving. It does seem like there's some progress.
Yeah, that's right. More and more people are, finding out about veganism, like all different, channels, like groups like ours that do outreach. But you also have so many new documentaries on channels like Netflix and Amazon, that have like all kind of things that you can look into to learn about it. And the animal side of it is something that like it is, like when people do sort of get that idea and think more about it is like, a little bit shocking at first because you didn't maybe consider that. Myself, I grew up on a farm, so I did have like an early introduction to that. But it is an issue. I'm really thankful that people are looking at it because individually, it is like a way that we can all sort of reduce what's happening to animals as part of the industry.
Well, Yuri Mitzkewich, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the description of the Chef Challenge.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for the invite.